And good morning to you. We're live on this Tuesday for another Virginia This Morning. I'm Cheryl Miller.
And I'm Bill Bevins. Our first guest is a licensed marriage and family therapist who is also an expert in mental health in the workplace. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, it's estimated that over 43 million adults in the U.S. experience mental illness in any given year, which can lead to fallout and in the workplace and at home.
That's right. Marianne Clyde's new book is called Zentivity, How to Eliminate Chaos, Stress, and Discontent in Your Workplace, and it addresses this issue and offers a way to work through this type of stress. Good morning, Marianne. Good to see you again.
Good morning, guys. Good to see you.
Welcome back. It's been about a year since you've been here.
Exactly. Yeah.
So explain what Zentivity is. Where did you coin that term from, and what does it mean? What's the deeper meaning?
It's a pretty cool term, don't you
It
think?
really is. I like it. It just rolls off the tongue.
That's right. So it's kind of like if you can reach that place of peace and calm, you can be more productive. So the Zen leads to the productivity, and I just kind of glommed them together, and it's just developing that calm center place. Yeah. So that you can use your time more efficiently.
You know, we have so many tools at our disposal nowadays, like computers and all this information that you can just pull up and get information and everything. And on paper, you would think we'd be more productive than ever before.
You would think.
Yeah, but then again, you actually have human beings involved. And there's the problem.
Is that.
Yeah.
There is that. It's the human element.
Yeah.
But you're so right. And so many people, I don't know if you're like me, but we've got a whole pile of self-help books on our kitchen counter, up in the library, all over the house. But you read them and then you think, oh, that's a great idea, I need to do that. And then you just walk away and forget half this stuff. So we did form a companion website to go with this one, zentivity.guru, so that we kind of can hold your hand through the whole process of establishing the 10 essential principles that are in Zentivity.
A lot of people have a work life and a home life, and sometimes they overlap and sometimes they don't. How much responsibility do we have to make sure that both of our lives are balanced?
I think it's totally our responsibility. You know, I was talking about work-life balance the other day, and I've heard people say there is no such thing. and in some ways that's true, but it actually is more of a juggling act. And it's our responsibility to keep those plates spinning in a way that doesn't make you crazy, doesn't make your home life crazy, and doesn't make your workmates crazy. So I know you guys don't have any problem with that. So.
Well, Bill and I have worked together for 30 years, so I think we're okay.
So we pretty much got each other at this point, yeah. You said there are 10 basic principles. Can you run through a couple of the highlights of the ones we have to have?
Yeah, the very first two actually are very grounding principles, actually the first three, and one is to connect with all that is. In whatever faith base you have, I really am a strong proponent of meditation, connecting to the silence and the wisdom within you. And we don't do that because we're crazy busy all the time.
That's the Zen.
That's exactly, exactly. And then the second one is know your true identity, and that comes from connecting with all that is. If you know you're connected to creation and abundance and love and joy and peace, you're not going to be thrown off balance if somebody disagrees with you or if somebody has a differing political opinion than you. And the main point is to be so strongly grounded that you're not ripped up by an argument, by an unexpected trauma, anything like that.
How do you hope people will use the book, and what do you hope they'll learn from the book?
I hope they'll learn these principles. They're about gratitude, respect, forgiveness, all things that are really, really important in all of our lives. And I'll hope they use it by finding out how each and every principle applies to their own lives in particular, and establish this pattern, which is why the companion website comes along with it, so they can have the hand-holding we sometimes need, so they don't walk away and say, Zentivity, what's that again? I'm too busy to pay attention. You know, it's an important thing to stay grounded.
You may not know it by looking at us, but I'm a little more into sports than Cheryl is. And I just read a story this week about all the athletes that are becoming big fans of meditation.
Absolutely.
Now. Mostly in the NBA, a lot of NBA stars, because it's so frantic when they're out on the court to have that quiet time. For those of us who've never done that, how hard is that to achieve? Because it sounds impossible to somebody like me who's like going all the time.
Busy all the time.
Yeah.
And I tell people, I like to tell people, can you do 20 to 30 minutes twice a day? That's great. If you can't,
20 seconds?
do two minutes in the shower. Or a couple minutes at a stoplight, not with your eyes closed or everybody will beep at you. But find the way it fits into your life. And basically, you can just breathe in and breathe out. I mean, that's tattooed on my wrist.
I like
just
it. Just breathe,
That's
yeah.
principle number 4.
Gotta keep breathing, yeah.
You gotta keep breathing because it really brings the oxygen back up into your brain and into your body so that your body functions properly. Do you know your IQ goes down when you get angry or stressed or really experience a lot of scared, a lot of negative emotions because you're in fight or flight mode. So all your blood and oxygen and everything goes to your extremities to fight or flee. So the breathing is an essential part of staying alive, but it's also an essential part of staying calm.
So the main key is to really kind of center and find ourselves and our own happiness so that it spreads out into our world.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. We're creating a space, like Viktor Frankl said, between stimulus and response. There is a space, and in that space lies our freedom to choose our response.
Well, hopefully people can find that space. Thank you, Marianne, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Marianne Clyde's book is called Zen Tivity, and it is available now.